Hello, may peace and blessings be with you. I know it feels like it's a lot of pink, but that's okay. Deal with it, please. I'm a very colorful person, so you're going to see me in a lot of color. Okay, so today I am going to talk about connecting your Flodesk to Stripe, because if you're teaching live classes via Zoom or some other online platform and you want to be able to accept payment, Flodesk helps you do that too. Um, Especially if you already have your email list in Flodesk, you can just add Flodesk Checkout and just take care of payment with Flodesk as well. So we're going to dive in about a second. I'm just making sure there are no messages popping up or anything like that. Okay. So should we dive right in? All right, let's do it. If you have any questions while we're doing this, please use the comments and I will make sure I answer all your questions. If questions come up after this live training is over, you can still use comments and I will do my best to answer all your questions. Okay, so first things first, when I was trying to figure out if I can just connect a new Stripe account with my existing Flodesk account to be able to show you that, then I was like, how about I just go back to the beginning and just show you how to create a Flodesk account from scratch in case you don't have one yet, right? So that's where we're going to start. I want you to go to this link, which is my affiliate link. If you don't have a Flodesk account yet, I want you to use flodesk.com/c/easy50. This is going to help you save 50% on your first year subscription with Flodesk. So please don't go directly to flodesk.com and not save money. I want you to save money. So grab this link and do that with me. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to open it in a new window. I'm basically copying this link and pasting it here. When you go to a new browser window, this is what it's going to say. It's going to show you my email and it's going to say, I gave you 50% for your first year subscription. And you're going to create a new account using an email if you don't have one yet. If you already have a Flodesk account, you're going to skip this step. You're going to click on sign in instead and use your credentials to log in, use your email and password to log in. So I'm going to go ahead and get this created. So give me one moment. I'm going to use a different email. Okay. I better write down this password. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. Okay. Hopefully I typed in the password correctly in both boxes. Okay, here we go. So now they're saying they've sent me an email and I want to go to my email and activate this. So I will do that. Bear with me for 1 second. Oh my goodness, I don't have my screen share, do I? Oh man, let's try that one more time. I'm seeing it on my screen, but I don't have it shared. That's not good. Okay, so basically on the first page, it asks you to enter your email and your password to create a new account. So that's all you missed. You didn't miss a lot. So you're going to enter your email and create a new password and hit create account button. And this is what you'll see. Okay. So I am going to my email. So this is what happens when we go too fast. Okay, so this is the email that you're going to get. I am going to click on verify your email. And there's an error when trying to verify. Okay, let's try this one more time. You know why? I know why. Because I'm already logged in on my computer to my main Flodesk account. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try this one more time. Okay, so I am going to just enter the email again and see if I am able to me. This is the fun in live training, because if you have the pre-recorded training, we would generally edit this part out. What's the fun in that, right? I want you to see everything that happens behind the scenes. Incorrect email or password. This is fun. Okay, let's try this. I want to make sure. So now I have logged out of my other account, and I'm going to try this again one more time and see what happens. And it's very much possible that I'm already using. Okay, so this time it didn't give me an error. So I have a feeling that it's going to work this time. So let's try this one more time. This is real life for you. Okay. Let's try this. I am not entering the password correctly. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I said, let's just reset my password in case I'm not entering that correctly. So now it has sent me a verification code. I'm going to just enter that. Okay, I'm going to choose a new password. No, I'm not going to take what Google is offering me. I'm going to create. Oh, I know what I did. One more time. Okay, now we're talking. Getting somewhere. So this is what happens if you happen to forget the password you've just created. Even if you tried to write it down, but you wrote it wrong, you're just going to go and reset your password and enter that. Now it says my account has not been verified. Okay, I got the email. Entering. This time password worked, so that was good. Please work. Oh, we have life. Celebrate with me, please. Okay, so this is what's going to happen once you have successfully created an account without forgetting your password and without messing up the verification code. So I understand what happened because I was logged into my other Flodesk account, the one I use for my business. When I tried to verify my email, it automatically tried to sign into that, and it failed. That initial step failed because I was already logged into that. So once I logged out, then I was able to connect. But the second time around, I entered the password incorrectly, and that's why it wasn't working. So after we have entered the password correctly, verified the account one more time, it's good to go. All right. Only took us, what, 9 minutes? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get going here, people. Okay, so once you're here, you want to connect your Flodesk account to Stripe, which is really what I wanted to show. So when you first log in, you don't have anything built yet, no emails built yet or anything like that. This is the page that it's going to bring you to. It's basically guiding you throughout the whole process. If you want to create your first email or create your first form, a landing page of some sort, anything like that. That's what it's guiding you to do. I'm going to just tell it, got it. I know where the library is. I'm going to click on this little F for Flodesk in the top left corner. Once I click on that, I am here. This is basically my main Flodesk dashboard homepage. This is what you're going to see every time you log in going forward. It's also giving us these initial steps: transform your marketing, email marketing in 4 steps, update your logo, choose your email template, send a test email, create a form. So it's basically guiding you through that process, right? So I highly recommend uploading a logo. I'm going to skip that step for now because my intention is to really show you the setup with Stripe. If there is time, we may go and upload the logo too. Okay, so when we're here, where we want to go is, I'm going to just minimize this so it's not in the way. Okay, so I want to go to Checkout Setup, which is this option in the top right corner. Clicking on that, it's telling me Stripe, set up your Stripe account. So I'm going to click on that. You also want to take a look at your terms and conditions. They give you template with some basic language. Please make sure you read that and update it. I'm going to cancel that for now. We'll come back to it. It's still loading. My computer is thinking. Okay, so for now, we're going to click on set up your Stripe account. Once I click on that, let's see what happens. So I haven't done this in a while. I, of course, did it when I first set up my account. So I'm going to use a different Stripe account because we're going to pretend as if we don't have a Stripe account set up yet either, because that is what I wanted to show you. Otherwise, I could have just logged out of my existing Stripe account and showed you that. But I really want to show you step by step what is going to happen when you do this. Okay. Get paid by Flodesk. Here's your email. Enter that. So I'm pretending as if I don't have a Stripe account yet. Okay, so I'm going to hit continue. Now it is sending a verification code to my email again. I am going to see if I'm logged in to my email. Give me 1 second. Waiting for that email to come through. Oh, it sent it to my phone. So somehow Stripe already knows my phone associated with this email. That's a little spooky, but okay. All right, so it's asking me and showing my do I want to create a new business? Let's just create a new business. What type of business it is, because this is what you'll have to do. Is it an individual, company, or nonprofit organization? Pick the choice that is appropriate for you. Okay, I am going to hit keep it individual and hit continue. If it's a company, you'll have to enter your EIN and all that good stuff, right? And then you want to enter your legal name, your email address. I hope it's not linking it to my business account. Hopefully not. We'll fix that, even if it is trying to do it. Okay, so legal name, I'm going to say enter your date of birth, enter your home address. So this is the information of the person who is setting it up, right? So if you're setting it up for your business, it's going to be your information. And they specifically want your home address, not your business address. Okay, so do all that. I'm going to enter it on my other screen, and I'll be right back. Some of this is quite confidential, right? Asking for my last 4 of my social. Okay. Enter my phone number also. Okay, and after that, I just hit continue. So this is the info it's giving me next. It's saying ID verification for me now. It's asking if I want to get started here or complete it on a mobile device. Okay, so it's asking for some form of identification. Now it's all coming back. I think it's going to ask for your driver's license or some sort of other ID. It's going to ask for pictures of that. So let's just go through with this. Do you want to do it on the mobile device? Nah, I'm going to do it here. Or I can actually say skip for now. So basically, the setup will not be complete until you provide this piece of information to them. And I remember this happened when I initially set it up. And all I had to do was really include photos of my ID. I believe they asked for 2 forms of identification, maybe 1. Should we just go through with it? Should we just try it? We have a message on chat. Let's see. All right. I have a friend with me who is saying, "Hi, Timmy. This is incredible. I love it. Thank you for being here." Silly Facebook is not showing me your name. Okay. So I have a guess. I kind of have a feeling that I know who this is, but I won't say it in case I'm wrong. But if you're with me, tell me your name. Okay, so let's do this. Let's just see what it's going to ask for. Even if we need to back out of it, it's okay. Okay, so it is saying ID verification, additional security. They're just making sure that you're a legitimate person, right? You're a real person, not a robot. Automated verification, that takes 1 to 2 minutes, or manual verification, that takes 2 to 3 days. So I'm going to say automated verification. This is serious stuff, right? I was just trying to create a Stripe account, which I was not going to I was going to try to figure out how to close that after this was done. But okay, let's try that. Normally we would pick that. Okay, take a picture with your phone. There we go. Government issued ID, or take a picture with your webcam. So you take a picture and you'll upload it here. So let's try that. Here we go. It's saying point your phone's camera at the QR code to follow the link. Okay, let's do it. We're already here. Okay, so I am opening this with my phone. Got it. Okay, so the 3 choices I'm getting on my screen next are driver's license, passport, or identity card. So I would say driver's license. I'm going to hit next. Okay, now it's showing me the camera, and it's basically saying put your ID card, your driver's license in front of it, and take a picture of it and upload. That's what it's making me do. Okay. So let's use the camera app. All right, so that's basically what we're going to have to do to take care of this. Let's see, is there anything else Flodesk needs? All right, I'm gonna say likely that's it. So after going on this adventure, I think I'm gonna hit skip for now. Okay, so the next set of questions it's gonna ask is about your industry and your website. The reason why I believe it asks for your website is so that on the after checkout, sometimes you can redirect people to your website. So that's where that comes in handy. So when it asks for things like that, you can provide it. Okay, so what is your industry? Consulting services, digital products. You basically decide the appropriate answer, education, financial services. Very cool, very cool. I'm going to pick consulting services, and I'm going to enter my website. So simplifyonething.com and hit continue. Okay. Now here's the fun part. Now it's asking for your bank account information. So you want to link your business bank account if you have one. If you're a sole proprietor and you do not have a separate business account yet, I highly, highly recommend doing that, because you don't want to commingle your personal expenses and personal income with your business expenses and income to make it easier for tax time. But when you're first getting started, if you don't have that and you just want to see how it goes or something like that, you can use your personal account, but don't do that for the long run. That gets very messy. I do not recommend it. Okay, so you link your bank account, you pick your bank account, or a debit card, you can do that as well. I believe I have my bank account linked with my Stripe account, and that's it, right? After that, this setup should be done. If you pick from here, it's going to prompt you to authenticate with your bank. It uses another gateway to basically do that connection. I forget who the company is, but I definitely remember doing this. So it'll ask you for your login information for your bank. If you feel comfortable, you can enter it. It'll do that authentication for you. If for some reason you don't feel comfortable, you can do a manual setup. And in the manual setup, it's going to ask you for your routing number, your account number. And then I believe it might even do like a test transaction or something in your bank. So it's basically they process a few cents and then they take it out. So it's like a net zero, but they just do that for security purposes to make sure you are the person who initiated this and all that good stuff. So that's the other way of doing it. Doing it directly using the automatic integration here is way easier. So if for some reason that doesn't work, then you want to go to manual. But if that works, then life is good. You just go with that. Okay, so I hope that this was helpful, right? I can log into my, should I log into my other account and see what it looks like once it's all finished? Should try that. Okay, let's do it. 1 second. So what happens if I just close out of this completely and open a new browser? Like that, but let's see what happens. Okay, so it automatically logged me into this one, the new one that we just created. I'm going to sign out of this one and I'm going to log into my other account, which is my main Flodesk account. So give me 1 second. I highly recommend using a password manager to remember all your passwords and things like that, because I feel like I have so many different accounts in so many different places for different things. And also, sometimes I have usernames and passwords for client accounts too. And it's just way easier to use a password manager to keep track of all of that. Okay, so this is our regular account. And if I go to checkout setup, so when it's connected, this is what it's going to say. It's going to say it's connected. This should be green. Life is good, right? And if I click on manage your Stripe account here, you still can take a look at it and all that. It'll just take you to the back end of that. It's going to ask for the security code from my email, or actually from my phone. Let's see. Okay, entered it. Okay, so this is basically what it looks like on the back end, right? It shows you some metrics about your account, if you have any transactions and things like that. We have not been using Flodesk for checkout for our stuff because we already have like a client portal that we use, and we keep all of our students and everything all in one place there. So it's because of that reason, we don't use Flodesk. But if you don't have a portal like Teachable or Kajabi or something like that, and you're just first starting out and you're sharing a live class or something that you want to monetize, then Flodesk is the way to go. It's a lot easier to set up. You just, get the Flodesk account, connect your Stripe account to it. Even if you don't have a Stripe account yet, we just went through the process of how to create one, right? Connect your bank account to it, and you're good to go. That's it. That's all you have to do. Then when people pay using Flodesk, then the money comes into Stripe and it gets deposited into your bank account. So that's how all of that goes, right? And we've covered in other trainings how to set up a form to get people added to your email list. We've also covered in other trainings how to set up a checkout page to ask people to make payment, right? We were doing this last week. I think last week or the week before that, right? How to set up a checkout page, a sales page, and a checkout page. So this is what we covered, right? So basically, just like that, once you have Stripe connected to it, you're able to start accepting funds and start sharing your live class information. What I love about Flodesk is on the back end, after people sign up, then you're able to send them emails as frequently as you want. You are able to send them reminders. You're able to send them additional information. If there's a workbook or something for your class, you can attach that to an email and send it to them. So it's like really nice, and you basically have full functionality. If you skip a product like Flodesk, then you're doing it manually using like your Gmail or something like that, which looks less professional in my view. And you then have to do all of that manually. Once you have Flodesk, then you can automate all of that, right? So you basically just set it up on the front end. People sign up, they automatically get notification. Anytime anyone signs up, it automatically sends out a notification. Then a day before class, you can send a reminder. You can include a workbook and anything else you want to share with your students. You're able to do that. So that's why I really like this program overall. Okay, so we've spent a lot of time covering Flodesk. I do want to share what we are doing on Saturday. We're doing something fun. I'm going to just share the link for you to sign up. So here's a link. We are doing a training on Flodesk this Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. The link to sign up is go.simplifyonething.com/setup Flodesk. And in that training, we're going to do exactly that. We're going to set up your Flodesk account, kind of like what we did today, but we will go in more detail about setting up your account, but then we're going to take it 2 steps further. We're going to set up your first landing page so that you can start sharing your lead magnet or your freebies with your ideal clients. Then you're going to set up an email automation so that after they enter their email, you send them that lead magnet. And then even if you want to create a workflow after that, to send them a weekly email with something beyond that, right? So that is what we're going to cover. Man, I'm getting excited. Okay, that is what we're going to cover in the training. It's going to be 90 minutes and it's totally free. All you have to do is register and show up. I really want to enable you to have these skills so that this is not something that's holding you back from sharing your gifts and sharing your talents with the world, because this is how it starts, right? That's how I started. I basically started doing trainings on Zoom before I even had my entire like consulting and coaching practice. So I want to enable you with the same, and I want you to do it in a very professional way so that from the very beginning, it looks like and feels like a real business, right? You're not just trying and making mistakes. We're going to do this together. I'm going to hold your hand. I want to make sure that you know how to take care of this, and then you just keep building new programs and keep making progress. I hope today's training was beneficial. I enjoyed it. We had some tech hiccups in the middle, but that's okay. This is why we do it live and we don't pre-record it and edit stuff out, because we want you to see things that can go wrong and then how to troubleshoot those if that happens to you. Okay. I will see you next time. I haven't decided what topic I'm going to cover yet. I am considering showing how to create a lead magnet and a landing page in a different system, but I am not 100% sure if that's what we're going to cover yet. So it'll be a surprise topic, but do show up. We'll have lots of fun together. You are a blessing and the world needs you now. Thank you.